In this video, I'll show you how to deal with a couple of issues with NX some people are having. One thing is this origin, the datum coordinate system. What you need to do is turn that off. Now, I did show you, for example, if you're doing the revolve command, a lot of times it's nice to have that on there because you may want to revolve around that. If not, you just come over here, right click, and hide it. And if you do that, it'll go away. Let's turn it back on now. Show, and let me go to my drawing. So once I go to my drawing, the problem is see, excuse me, see how messy that is to have that axis system on there. So you need to make sure, again, come over here, right click, hide, turn all that off. If you have any of those little like points that show up, just hide those things or delete them. Like mine already turned them off of here. But if you see those little crosshairs, just go in, click on them and hide them. The other thing is hidden lines. Make sure, so if I double click on the, oops, let's see. Yeah, start over again. Get on that box, double click. And if you go to hidden lines, if the process hidden lines, you're going to have to turn them because the default is that they're invisible. We don't want invisible hidden lines. Again, double click on that. Oops, on the box. Hidden lines. Make sure they're processing and make sure they're going to look like hidden lines, right? So on these views, you want to see your hidden lines. For this view, it's a different story. So if I double click on that, go to hidden lines, you want to make sure that that's checked. It says process hidden lines, and we can leave them invisible. We don't want, remember on our ISO views, we don't want to see hidden lines. So we can leave those invisible, but you have to check that. If you don't check the process, you're going to get this mess, right? That's not, it's really hard to see what's going on there. So just with that, say okay, and that's what you want your ISO view to look like. If you don't like your ISO view, delete that. Just go up here and make a new base view. And then that's not what we want clearly, but if you click on this little box here, and then this will show up. If you hold down your middle mouse button, you can turn this, and this is going to be a what you see is what you get. So whatever you want that view to look like, try to get where I can see that top thing, and then just say okay, and then that'll be your ISO view. I don't like that one actually. Again, base view, click on that, turn this thing. How about that? Okay, just close that. There's my views. Again, you gotta turn off that datum coordinate system. Don't leave that on there.